Starting a business from the ground up, again, I think you need presence. Marketing and advertising has to be high on your list. When you have very few pennies to spend, most people won't spend it in advertising, but I would sure encourage you to do that, because if the word doesn't get out, if your name's not out there, people aren't going to know that you're there.
YP brings us and accommodates us in every way possible to communicate the fact that we're here 7 days a week, 365 days a year.
Which includes holidays. Of course, YP has helped us in that, because that is a big, bold statement that we've always made on our advertising. And again, on the holiday when things are hectic, I think people do pull out the book or go online and look, and those ads are key, because on a holiday, everybody is so stressed that quick reference, easy finding, getting your number out to people and letting them know that you're open is a big deal. Our holiday days are busy days. Our goals at Woodland West Animal Hospital are always to stay up and ahead of technology. Pet care, just like human care, is always changing. It's always upgrading. There are always new things out there, new things on the horizon. Client wishes and desires are always changing. That's where YP has helped us tremendously, because they know that there's a changing format just in advertising, marketing, and how you get people to find your business.
We started in 1966, as I said, and we've been advertising with Yellow Pages ever since.
The products that they had when I first met with them was primarily the print book, which was performing very well. It was averaging over 100 calls a month for them, which is significant for a veterinarian. But I saw an opportunity that there was some opportunity to grow their business even more by diversifying their portfolio. So they maintained their print, and then we started with some YP.com. There's
no question that when we look at today's world and we see smartphones and everybody with computers and email, that some of the e-tactics are much bigger. And again, we are impressed with what Yellow Pages has helped us do on the e-side of things as well. But if somebody's looking for something and they click on YP.com, they're looking to call somebody today. And once we introduced that, his calls went up significantly, about 25%. So he started with 100 average, and then we started to go to 125 a month. But that wasn't enough. He wanted to continue to grow his business. And he hadn't really experimented with the Google, Yahoo, and Bing searching on those engines, so I introduced YP Connect to him. And we started with a conservative budget to show how it would work. It worked so well that he was running out of ads before we were running out of month.
We see results. We're getting around 200 to 250 calls a month through our YP Yellow Page ads. And out of that, we get 150 to 60 new clients per month, which would be about twice the national average of about 18 to 20 per veterinarian. Our advertising budget is at 3% of our revenue. We keep it at that as best we can. Most veterinarians spend about 1%. The extra 2% we think is worthwhile for the growth that we have. We've grown over 10% for the last number of years, even through the recession. So 10% growth is really good nationally, if you can get that kind of growth for a practice as mature as ours.
How we pick products for the customer is we have a ton of data and research. Our company provides us with great tools to look at each industry, whether it's a veterinary clinic, or even a doctor or an auto dealership. We really have the data to show what those products can do for them historically. It's not just a guess, it's really what they've done for other people historically. We have over 100 years of data for the phone book, and we have many years of data for internet and direct mail results. And we utilize that to study that and build a proposal based on the customer's need. I always like to say YP is your partner. And the reason that is because I don't go out to sell them something, I go out to enhance their business. And if the products that I can bring them give them a positive return on investment, then I've done my job. And Dr. Clark is a good example. We'll continue to try new things that we come out with because it's working.
Every time we do a program, there's a ton of information we get out of it, whether it's numbers of clients we make to sometimes maybe even mistakes that we're making as far as our aspect of where we should be marketing, and YP helps point us in a positive direction.
Last year was the first time we introduced direct mail. We sent out a magnet mailer to 5,000 customers in a 10-mile radius that had the Woodland West on a magnet with a calendar, and it had some events on it. along with an offer. And it did so well, we followed that up with 4 additional drops to those customers, and we've continued that on this year and increased the drops to 10,000.
Personally, I've been associated with the YP people now for 23 years. They've always been our top-of-the-line advertising source. We've had a great relationship. They've done wonderful things with us. They work with us all the time, and we've been able to continue this relationship, and we think it's a key part of our marketing and why we continue to grow.